Hey guys, it's Jacksparrow123 and welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter World. And update 15.0 is finally out, meaning Fatalis, Velkhana, or Arch-Tempered Velkhana, and a few other things have come out. Now, we'll get around to doing those when, well, we're at that part of the game. For today, though, let's get into the main stuff. My boobs. Okay. So, we're back in Monster Hunter World. Last time, we ended up going on a side quest and fought a Rathalos. In today's video, we are continuing the main story, which requires us to talk to these people here. Proficient Manager. Well, Fiver, is it true? You're going to help us rebuild the camp? That is excellent news. I hope you're as good as they say you are. If so, we'll have plenty of work for you. After all, the Commission studies lots of things, not just Elder Dragons you came here with. Maintaining and improving the base is a full plate of tasks in itself. Can't study anything without a proper HQ after all. The resource center here is in charge of divvying up all that work and making sure it gets done. So back to business. Your job is to establish a camp. Go on an expedition in the ancient forest, find a viable campsite, and make sure it's safe. If any monsters have decided to do any camping in your spot, you'll need you to chase them off.
Don't let me down.
Got it? The bounty is for establishing the camp. Okay, so this is our first bounty. We gotta secure a campsite. The Resource Center oversees research requests and manages the resource required for their investigations. To do bounties, you need to register beforehand, whereas delivery requests can be completed just by handing in items. When you unlock investigations during quests and expeditions, check in with the Resource Center to make them available as special quests. Okay, so we can register a bounty. The bounties we got are Field Research Entomology. Oh well. Gather 3 insects. We also got Research Progress Ancient Forest. Complete 2 quests in the Ancient Forest. We'll get around to doing that while doing the main story. Ecology Survey. Large Monster Hunt. Hunt 2 large monsters. Pretty simplistic. The other ones are... Actually, all of these are ones we can do. And we get good rewards for these. See, we got research points for completing them, and we also get armor spheres, which we'll need later. This is a critical, which is something that we already have at the start. And limited is not available to us just quite yet. We also got some investigations, which are hunts we can do without, like, it's not quite an optional hunt and it's not a main story hunt. Investigations are just hunts you do in your own free time. They have challenges to them. For example, this one is Hunter Rank 2. Time limit is 30 minutes and failure condition. Faint 5 times or time expires. So we'd have to kill the Great Jagras within 30 minutes and we have 5 deaths. This one is just a normal Great Jagras with a time limit of 15. And this one is to hunt Vespoids. No time limit or anything changed from that. These are very good ways to make money. Or Yule, I think they're called in Monster Hunter. And as you see, we got a bronze and 2 silver crates here. These are drops from the monster. If we kill this Great Jagras, we get one of the common drops, and we'd have an increased chance inside the silver crates to get more of his rare drops. And then there's not registered and all. And then there's complete deliveries. If you remember in last video, we went and we found a campsite. This is where we unlock said campsites. If we just click and unlock delivery, now we own a campsite 1. Ancient Forest Campsite 1. So, if we complete these, we get points. As you see, these cost resource points, monster parts, and so on. But that's enough for that for today. Let's quickly do this.
Let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
Okay, I have met you at the gate. What we do is we just come down here, click expedition.
Right now, we're in Astera. If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Exactly. And as you see, we got a new place we can head to for our camp. For today, we'll probably start off in the new area just to show it off. I don't think the game expects you to go to the new area, honestly. Perhaps we have some kind of glitch now. Okay, despite how framey it is, it's not always like this. You can depart on an expedition by selecting a destination from the world map, without first accepting a quest. Unlike quests, expeditions are very open-ended, and are great if you want to freely explore the world. There is no time limit, you will not fail no matter how many times you faint. There are no complete conditions or rewards, but you will keep any materials you gather and points you earn. Monsters will depart the field after a set time lapse.
Let's look for the campsite.
So, the game really didn't expect us to be here.
First, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me.
I don't know why my game is so laggy today, but it could be because I did some things with my computer.
You'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content.
That great Jaggers just did a slide. He slid to the left. Anyways, so we aren't quite heading to where our destination is first. I want to go and find some flash bugs. While we're at it, we might as well pick up these latch berries and pierce ammo and all of these good equipment. Now, if you recall, last time we upgraded our weapon. So if we shoot and then I slide, I reload. I got double click X to do it, however that's not too bad. We also forgot to eat. That is quite alright. Oh, you know what? We're just right... We're already at the destination, pretty much. He wants us to go over there. Oh, wait. This is a moss swine! Oh, they're so cool. They aren't aggressive at all. They're kind of nice little guys you can be around. And they do give some pretty good stuff if you kill it. Okay. Let me harvest you. I think it's meat. No, moss wine hide. Okay. And there is a new monster here. So, normally, we would go and just complete this. Oh, wait. Bait bug. Okay, that means we can fish a little more effectively if we ever go fishing. Oh well. Let's head to the campsite that he wants us to go to. The wrong way, of course.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last the night.
Oh, yeah.
That monster is called a Kulu-Ya-Ku. Our scout flies will guide us towards it. We don't really have to worry about that. Now, where is this blastberry? I can't see where he's pointing me to for this blastberry, but that's fine.
Open the wildlife map and switch
It's
to the
really dark and I don't really like that. But let's pick this up. This. Wiggly Itchy. Wait, what? A Wiggly Itchy? What was that? Where is this thing? Where is my Wiggly Itchy? Is it in here? Oh, there it is. Wiggly Itchies are pretty good for keeping your stamina up while traveling the map. Personally, I use them for that. Now, the Ancient Forest is a pretty confusing map. As you see, I get lost a lot while exploring it. But if we just come up here, we should be getting close to where I want to be. Okay, yes. So it's a little difficult to see, but that's okay, because there we go. I just wanted to make sure the gun worked. Hey, look, we got another moss swine and some mushrooms. Oh, shoot. I completely forgot we could ride him. Okay, well, if you ride a moss swine, he will often lead you to mushrooms. So if you're ever on the look for some mushrooms, just hop on a moss swine. Let's get rid of some... We don't need our empty files, so that's fine. Okay. Now, if you see, there is glowing. We're going to have to remove some items in a second in order to capture said glowing. Look. There it is. This is a flash bug. It is hands down the most useful item in the game. Flash bugs make it so that if you shoot them, or they turn into flash pods. When you fire a flash pod, it blinds a monster, causing you to have an opportunity to fight without worry of being hit. The monster can still attack though, however, but you don't have to worry about it as much as if the monster wasn't blind. We'll be gathering as many flash pods as we can throughout our journey. I'll probably gather them off cam. However, for the monster we are fighting today, flash pods are especially useful, and I will show you why in just a minute, once we find him. Not this close. So, let's start this fight when he gets to his next destination, because we don't want to fight him in a tight space. There we go. I missed. I missed again. Okay. Did he really? He's not stopping. Okay. This is the downside to light bow gun. We have to kind of slow down a bit to pull out our weapon and then shoot, giving the monster time to run ahead of us. So I am at this Kulu-Ya-Ku's own discretion. But it seems like he stopped, so there we go. So he was stealing an egg. What we want to do is flash bug over here. Actually, no, that's an egg. Okay. There we go. So that's a flash bug. The Kulu-Ya-Ku cannot see right now, giving me time to harvest this broken egg. I did not mean to shoot that, but I guess it kind of works out in the end. So we're just going to kind of shoot him a bit. With this style of using the light bow gun, it drains your stamina incredibly quickly. So I don't fully recommend using the dodge tactic. But you can just do this. Oh shoot. I didn't think he was going to do that. Stop it! Let me do the thing I want to do! He's going to attack. Oh, we're good. Okay. So that was our bonk. Now what we want to do is grab the face and just keep smacking until we see a pop-up.
Hey guys, it's Future Jack here, and we're just going to quickly talk about the Kulu-Ya-Ku while Battle Junkie Jack fights it. So, the Kulu-Ya-Ku is known as the scratching bird. It is a neutral monster that means you can walk around it without having to worry about being attacked. Its monster class is a bird wyvern, and it was introduced in Monster Hunter World. Now, while fighting the Kulu-Ya-Ku, it is very beneficial to use water element, because that is his weakness. However, he does not have any ailment weakness, so go use whatever ailment you want, because he also doesn't have any ailment resistance. Now, he also causes some unique ailments known as in Fire Blight, which happens when he is holding a flaming rock, and he does stun and bleed. Now, you will see multiple times inside of this fight that I get stunned. Now, while fighting the Kulu-Ya-Ku, it is very beneficial to aim for his... Now, while fighting Kulu-Ya-Ku, the most optimal place to deal damage is by shooting his head, which is also breakable. While fighting him, I do end up breaking the head, along with his hands are breakable. Now, while fighting Kulu-Ya-Ku, if you flash pod him, he will drop the rock he is holding, giving you an opportunity to fight. The rock he holds also acts as in his shield, meaning you do not want to attack the rock. A few notes is Kulu-Ya-Ku will steal Rathian eggs and will attack other large monsters when it feels threatened. The habitats you can find Kulu-Ya-Ku is Ancient Forest, Wild Spire Waste, and the Guiding Lands. Anyways, I hope this information helps you guys out with your hunt against him. I know it helped me a lot. See you guys in the fight, I guess. Thankfully, Kulu-Ya-Ku's a bit of a, well, not so bright monster. Now, if you remember, we got flash pods. If you see he's holding a rock, we flash him, he drops a rock. And now we want to disequip our flash pods. Find something like this. Grapple his head. Turn him a bit. And that's not a good enough turn. He's going to run in between. I was aiming for a bonk there, but the game didn't really like that idea. Okay, and now he is exhausted. Let's put one of these here. Actually, let's put two down. And just like that, Kulu-Ya-Ku is going to take some heavy damage. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Okay, if you see, he is limping. This means he will head back to his home. And that is where we can do something that is quite cool, in my opinion. As long as he doesn't run into the Anjanath, we should be fine. Okay, yes, he is heading back up to his home. Oh? Is he now? No, he isn't. Okay, shoot, that's not the ammo type I want to use. Grapple. Turn. Okay, he's enraged, despite not showing his enraged meter. Otherwise, we would have caused a bonk. Okay. So we want to set up a trap here. If you see the red eye on his little face thing in the map, that means he is in... And just like that, he's captured. So to explain what I just did is I placed the trap down. That caused him to be paralyzed. While a monster has paralysis or is stunned in any way, excluding a few ways, you can shoot them with tranq bombs, or in the case of light bow gun or heavy bow gun, you can shoot them with tranq ammo. This will cause them to get captured. But the only way to capture them is if the monster is below 25% HP. Or when they are limping and heading back to base, since you can't really see the monster's HP bar unless you are using mods. Personally, I am not using that mod, because monsters always limp. If the monster is limping, you can capture it, unless it is a monster that is uncapturable. But that is our quest. If we want to leave, we just do return from expedition. Just like that. And now our quest is complete. These are all the materials we got. There is no less benefit from capture. There is more of a benefit from capturing a monster than there is to killing it. If you can capture a monster, capture the monster. On the other hand is, during expeditions, you get the same amount of reward as you would if it was an official quest.
So if you can go on an expedition, you are in way better luck than if you are not on an expedition. The reason being is on expeditions you have infinite lives. Now, personally, if I have 3 lives or infinite lives, I will go for the infinite lives.
Magnifique.
Thanks for making sure the campsite is safe. We went ahead and got the campsite all set up. It's yours to use as you
Don't let
like.
me down.
And now that I know what you're made of, Fiver, I hope I can talk you into taking jobs for me in the future. We just unlocked Campsite 11. Now, that's going to do it for today's episode. I will be gathering resources off cam, meaning like bones. If it is fighting a monster, I will not kill any monster that I have not already killed on camera. So, with that being said, in tomorrow's video, I'm probably going to have a lot more flash bugs and traps and all of the sorts, and I'll explain those to you when we get to it. Anyways, I'm JackSparrow123, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!